We begin tonight with absolutely tragic breaking news. A 12-year-old boy has died after a tree fell on him at the Howell Nature Center.
The boy was on a school field trip when this happened. Fox 2's Dave Kinchin is joining us live, and you were there early today, Dave. So heartbreaking for everyone involved, especially the family. Do we know anything more about how this happened this evening?
Yeah, it's extremely tragic. We do know they're investigating, trying to figure out how this happened. This is one of the saddest stories we've covered in some time now. We understand there was a prayer service at the church school where this boy was part of that community. That prayer service wrapped up some hours ago, likely before people heard the news that this child had succumbed to his injuries. Meantime, so many people trying to figure out how this happened in the first place. Shock and strong emotions at the Howell Nature Center in Livingston County Thursday after police say a tree fell on a 12-year-old boy, prompting medics to airlift him to Mott Children's Hospital in Ann Arbor, where he died.
What a tragedy. I truly have no words.
Sheriff Mike Murphy says the boy was with a group of kids from Our Lady of Victory Catholic School in Northville who were on an overnight field trip to the Nature Center. We're told the kids were gathered around learning how to make a fire when they heard trouble from above.
And they started hearing some noise, some crackling, like a tree was going to fall, and everybody took off running.
The 12-year-old did not make it out in time and suffered head injuries when the tree came down. As for why it fell, that's not clear just yet.
There was no work being done. We didn't have any high winds or anything for, whatever reason. It just decided that, it was time to tip over.
A representative from the Howell Nature Center called it an accident and pledged support for the boy's family.
Our thoughts are with the student, the family, the school, and the staff, and that's all the information is available right now.
Well, the Nature Center says they will be closed tomorrow while their team works with investigators trying to figure out how all of this happened. There is a source saying that this tree may have had a rotted out trunk, a 20-foot tree with a rotted out trunk, but investigators are looking at all things at this point. We also know that, and this was before the community had learned that this child had passed away, the church Our Lady of Victory was arranging to have counselors on hand to talk with the students who witnessed this awful situation. You can only imagine how traumatized they were just seeing what happened and now finding out. So I imagine that grief counselors will definitely be on hand to help support this church community and really the broader Northville community as well. But we haven't received official word as to whether students will be gathering at the school tomorrow. Reporting live in Northville, Dave Kinchin, Fox 2 News.
And it seems that this was a very large tree, and to think with all those kids around, only one child was injured. I mean, you do have to feel, though, for the others who witnessed that. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, it really is. And, all the chaperones were gathering. They were trying to make a fire, learning about nature. They hear the crackling, this tree coming down, and everybody who could run ran. And tragically, this child just couldn't get out of the way in time. Just absolutely horrific.
I'm sure many people at home are just wondering how that happened in that moment and that poor child and their family tonight. All right, Dave, thanks for that.